Welcome to Lake Michigan. In our last episode, we explored around the city of Chicago and had a wonderful time. This time, we headed, a couple hours up the coast of Lake Michigan. We're going to do some playing around here, and then hopefully our plan is by the end of the week to head into Milwaukee and do some exploring there.
But today we're enjoying a sunny and sandy day at the beach.
This episode is sponsored in part by Allstays, but more on that later. After the buzz of the city, there's nothing quite like the calm of Lake Michigan. Today's the perfect day to let go, soaking up the sun, feeling the cool water, and letting the waves remind us to slow down.
I'm trying to protect my sand, so I'm going to put sand. I don't even care if I'm putting a hole underneath. Like, I'm even going to make a pool.
But while the kids are out playing and we're enjoying some shade here, we thought we'd take a second and go over some of the questions that we get asked most often. Kind of some of these all the time. So let's do that. So the first question is, what made us choose Buslife?
I believe it was the fact that we were already homeschooling, and he was already working from home, and it just one of those things that clicked. We'd seen some schoolies here and there. We'd seen some different types of campers and RVs, and we were actually considering making our own little teardrop at the time. And it was kind of one of those aha, like, why don't we just buy a bus and do the dream that we always talked about traveling, and we always talked about road tripping and on an extended time frame. And so that really was the push for us, was like, why are we wasting XX amount of money doing, having a home, having, car payments, having all of these different things. And when we could be doing the thing that we really want to do. And we actually had the privilege. We already had the privilege because we were already homebodies. So it made it a lot easier.
Yeah, and I would add to that too. It was during when we were researching, she mentioned the teardrop camper. We were researching that I came across our friend Wes from Transcendent Existence. And that was kind of like, whoa, this is super cool. And then along with Wes, we saw, I think we come across Buslife NZ at the time.
And yes.
And a few others, but Wes was kind of the first one, and really kind of got our attention.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that he was not too far from where we were.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so next question is, how do we afford this lifestyle besides my personal OnlyFans and our many hedge funds?
And your Feedify profile.
And my Feedify profile.
Which don't exist, so that means they make us nothing. Jeff is a remote software designer, and so that gives us the privilege to stay home, and instead of paying for daycare or school fees, we homeschool, and so
that's how we afford it. How do we keep up with education?
Like I said, I know you're hungry. Hold on, okay? Like I said, we are homeschooled, so we pretty much take wherever we are, and we turn that into a lesson. When we were in Chicago, we learned a lot about the Chicago fire. We learned a lot about some different aspects of the places that we're at, and we also cater to the interests. So if you're familiar with the term unschool, or Montessori, then you'll understand kind of what I'm talking about.
Yep. The world is our classroom.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's food time. Time to eat. Alira, it's time to eat. All right, and what keeps us going?
What keeps you going?
I mean, just the dream. We're living the dream, and every single day, even if it gets hard sometimes, like that's what keeps us going. Like that's what keeps me going. It's just this is the dream, and it's worth every single thing that we ever put into it. It's worth it. And that's
that value of that dream. Yeah, that's definitely, I would definitely say that too. And then also watching the kids enjoy the dream that was our dream that has now become their lifestyle, their life. Some of them don't know what it's like to actually live in a house on a day-to-day. And some of them don't know what it's like to attend, like a preschool or anything like that. So this is the life. So
that's right.
I think that for me is something that keeps me going. God. So what's the story behind the hair? Why don't you tell the camera?
No.
Why not?
No.
Okay, so I'll start. One day, Jeff and I were walking the dogs, one evening actually, and we came back to you, and what were you doing?
Cutting my own hair.
Cutting your own hair. She had the scissors in one hand and a fistful of her hair in the other. And what did you tell me? You said, I only
cut a little bit.
I only cut a little bit. She actually had cut quite a bit and shoved the rest of it underneath the bathroom sink so nobody would know. Shh. Turns out she cut a lot of it. So we have, what kind of hair do we have now? Morgan Wallen. His old hair. Okay. And then what have we been calling it?
Morgan Wallen.
Business in the... Look at the camera, say it.
Business in the front, party in the back.
That's right. So, we're working through it.
Is it going to grow back one day?
Yeah, it will grow back one day.
oh, that's cold.
Oh my God, no.
That's cold.
Immediately no. It's too cold.
Oh wow, that's cold. I mean, it's nice, but I don't want to go any deeper.
Going a little deeper.
Goes deeper.
Okay, that's not so bad now.
I don't want to get my pants wet. I'm out. I'll stand right here. Oh, it feels good though. It's cold, it was a shock, but like after sitting in the chair and in the sun for a little while, like that was a really refreshing like shock. Lake Michigan. So cool. It's so wild how you can't see the other side. Seems like you're at the ocean. So cool. Well, shit, I got my pants wet. Okay, I guess I'll go a little bit further. It's so clear. Oh man, oh, that went all the way up. All right, my pants are completely wet now. I'm going in. I say pants, I'm wearing swim trunks. It's not really that big of a deal, but. I wasn't gonna get wet, but here we are. How is it?
Now you can just pee your pants.
just pee your pants.
Just pee your pants. I'm totally kidding.
Hey, it would warm it up though, right?
That's what Tina said a minute ago. I said, it's not so bad out here. She goes, that's because I just peed in it.
Oh my God.
So.
How is it, Tina?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
All right, let's get in the sun now.
Yeah, now it's time to go stand in the sun. Okay, that's really nice though. That's really nice. You know, sometimes when I stop in to pick up supplies after a long day of driving, I just wish I could stay the night here in the parking lot. Did you know that's possible at some Walmart locations? I'm going to show you how we use the Allstays app to find Walmarts that allow overnight parking. First, I enter my location, which will then show me the localized set of Allstays over 500,000 map points. Next, I will use the filters list to select Walmart locations, and boom. Not only can I see which stores allow overnight parking, I can also read first-hand accounts of people who have stayed here to make sure I won't wake up to the dreaded knock. It's literally that simple. Click the link in the description to download Allstays for iPhone for free and kickstart your next adventure.
How many states have you visited?
We have visited 40.
Yes.
Soon to be 41.
Yes.
In about a week or two, we'll be in our 41st state. Yes, so 40.
It does not get boring. We still find, if we've been somewhere more than once, we still find something brand new about it. We find, ways to explore, or there's always those little gems that you're like, oh, I want to go back there. That's the place I want to go back to.
Yep.
So we're not bored. And like I said, we always find new adventure.
That's right. That's part of the dream too. It's the adventure everywhere. This wagon is not made for deep sand. God. All right, made it back to the Jeep. That was so nice, man. What'd you guys think?
It was very fun.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Yeah?
It was really cold though.
Yeah, definitely.
And sandy.
No, you didn't have any sand, right?
I did.
Really?
Don't you remember?
I think I remember that. Did you enjoy it? No. Yeah, I stayed a little bit too long past nap time. What do you think?
I think it was great. I think it was double thumbs up. I would highly recommend. I would come here. I mean, I hope we come back tomorrow, before we head out.
We might, yeah. We'll see.
It was that much fun.
Cool. So we're headed back to the bus and decided to stop and check out this lighthouse. Oh, I can't see it from there. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's go check it out. All right, so this is the Wind Point Lighthouse. This was constructed in 1880. It's 108 feet tall, making it one of the oldest and tallest lighthouses still functioning in the Great Lakes. This is the Foghorn Building. This brick structure replaced the original wooden structure in 1900. And the tone from these two compressed air powered horns could be heard 10 miles out onto Lake Michigan. So the original lighthouse was powered by kerosene. And several years after the construction of the lighthouse, a mandate from the U.S. Lighthouse Service ordered that the fuel source had to be separated from the actual lighthouse. And so this building was constructed to house that kerosene.
I picked up a couple things. This was disconnected and on the path. I think it's a succulent relative, so I'm going to see if it'll root like a succulent. And then some lamb's ear was just laying out, and I took it. I'm going to plant it. I didn't really have any plans other than that. And I think I found some chokeberries.
Good morning. We're packing up from our campsite. We're getting ready to hit the road. Before we hit the road today, we've got some chores to take care of. We need to go get groceries. We need to go do laundry. We've got some Amazon packages to pick up. I think that's it. After a day of lakeside bliss, today we're back to reality. This is a side of bus life that doesn't always make it to the highlight reel. The small, everyday tasks that keep everything running smoothly. It's not always as glamorous as yesterday,
but it's all part of the process that keeps the wheels turning.
All right, first up is our Amazon packages. Next up is laundry, and we got lucky because here's laundry behind me, and right across the street, yeah, there it is a grocery store.
You smell the air? It smells like apples or something. It smells like fall.
It does. It does. It smells
Feels
like
like fall, but it's also smelling like fall.
Okay, headed over to grocery shop now. We do have laundry on board the bus, but we typically only use that if we're plugged in at a campground that has full hookups, just because it uses a lot of water and that kind of thing. So when we're not using it, we do coin laundry.
Anytime we're on limited water supplies, we always just go to the laundromat. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, and it also, I mean, it's not that hard. We go in like once a week basically, and we take all of our laundry at one time. And there's a car.
I know.
We take all of our laundry at one time and we're good. And it's especially nice now whenever, like this, when the grocery store is right across the street. So. All right, groceries are done and put away. Last thing to do is to go swap our laundry and wait on it to dry, and we're done.
Well, we got our packages picked up, our groceries handled, and we just finished with the laundry. So it's time to head down the road.
You ready to go, bud? He doesn't react. He'd react if somebody walked past the bus. He'd bark his head off.
We are constantly reminded that every place offers its own kind of magic. But part of living this life is knowing when to move on. Each destination prepares us for what's next. Even as we say goodbye to the incredible experiences, the road calls us forward. That's the rhythm of the journey, celebrating the present while always making room for the adventure that lies ahead.
Well, we made it to Milwaukee.
And we're looking forward to adventuring tomorrow.
But that's for the next episode. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to like this video or drop a comment down below. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel to keep up with our adventures. As always, thanks for watching.